Narcissists, psychopaths, and sociopaths. What is the difference? They more or less all have the same traits, the same characteristics, but there is a difference though. Not every narcissist is a psychopath. That's interesting. Psychopaths, every single one of them is a narcissist. Sociopaths could be narcissistic, and most probably all are. When a narcissist does something abusive, they are concerned about their social image and try everything to keep their real self hidden. Chameleons. You see always when you search, they always seem to have this mask with the little white mask. There is no other thing. They are jokers. They are hiding everything under the sun. A psychopath though, they don't feel any guilt. They couldn't care a flying F. They don't care about whatever they did, whatever crime they committed. They don't care. Sociopaths though are also careless. Listen to this, they do things undercover to avoid unnecessary attention. You see how closely it is related to narcissism? Narcissism, keeping everything away so you don't know. Sociopaths is doing things in order not to be spotted. Narcissists become narcissistic because of the environment they grew up with through neglect, emotional neglect, personal neglect, motherly love, or overstimulation. In other words, they always have to prove to everybody out there, I am worthy. That's what I always say. Narcissists devalue you in order to evaluate themselves. They have an empty soul. It's like a 20-gallon drum. There's nothing inside, but it makes a hell of a noise. Psychopaths are born that way, and nothing will change. There's nothing you can do about it. They are born that way. There's no outside stimulus that created the psychopath. It's a mental thing. Sociopaths though, they aren't born sociopaths. They too are shaped by the environment and their childhood experiences. It's very closely related to narcissism. What exactly causes a sociopath? I'm not entitled to say. Learned or in that field of where I can say why it's a sociopath. The fourth difference between narcissists, psychopaths, and sociopaths. A narcissist can feel shame, jealousy, greed, regret, and guilt to some extent, only if they can benefit from it. In other words, if they get something in return. Narcissists are very cunning, very, very callous. They need constant admiration and often have an extreme, unrealistic fantasies about power, money, possessions, success, ego trip. Narcissist ego is the most important. They always have to be validated, blown up as this huge benevolent person that does everything perfect to everybody. They cannot harm an ant. Behind closed doors, they become ruthless. They become nasty people. The psychopath though are a born, cold, callous, ruthless, fearless, egocentric, grandiose, with superficial charm, manipulative, pathological liars, with a lack of empathy, guilt, and remorse. Psychopaths are hardcore. Remember what I said? Every psychopath is a narcissist. Psychopaths are mean people. Sociopaths though, they are more a downgraded version of a psychopath. They have a limited, albeit a weak capacity to emphasize or to feel remorse. Remember again what we said? Sociopaths could be narcissistic, and most probably all of them are. It's to determine between a narcissist and a psychopath and sociopath is so difficult. We just use the term narcissist loosely because basically sociopaths and psychopaths are narcissists. Not every narcissist is a psychopath. Not every narcissist is a sociopath. I hope this clarifies more or less the difference. But I call it narcissist as well. Whenever I have conversation with somebody and something comes up, I have to talk about narcissism. Because every psychopath is a narcissist, every sociopath is a narcissist, in my opinion. Although the learned people say not all sociopaths are narcissistic. But in my experience through the years of terrible narcissistic abuse, whether she was a narcissist, psychopath, sociopath as well, and I cannot say